Hello, board members. How we doing this fine Tuesday afternoon? Well, I hope. We're going to be returning to the grand world of American Truck Simulator, where we're just going to be driving some loads, just dropping off some packages and such. Nothing too crazy. As we might not remember, since it has been a while since we played American Truck Simulator, if I remember right, it doesn't really have music. So right now, I'm going to keep some a little bit livelier Mr. Shifty music in the background while we play American Truck Simulator. I'm just going to be continuing wherever we were at the end of the last time, which I believe was Kansas. Shoutouts to Ika. I believe we made it to Kansas at the end of our last stream of that some time ago. US Route 64, New Mexico DLC. Morning. Module had change detected to avoid a module save compatibility problems due to the changes in the module world. Any unfished deliveries were canceled with no penalty for you. Oh. Alright, so yeah, there's just been a lot of updates apparently since the last time we played this. I think we were building up a little bit towards getting our own truck, since right now we're currently still doing... this is a borrowed truck, or a rented truck, or whatever. So if I click drive, no truck. You cannot move freely about the world because you don't have a truck to drive. You can purchase one. Oh, okay. So yeah, we got to get a job first. Oh, where did they put us? Or do I get to choose? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in Washington. Okay, so yeah, we're all over the place. So it didn't actually save where we were at last time. Can't zoom out either, which is a little weird. But yeah, it looks like yeah, we went up this way through just the tidbit of Guymon, Oklahoma, all the way up in here to Kansas. Do we have anything leaving Kansas? Oh, we do. Wichita, Kansas to Bozeman, Montana. It's also our highest paying job. It's about a 26-hour drive, but obviously that's not quite the case. 1,800 pounds of what? What am I delivering? Standard delivery, that's fine. Oh, it's a bus hood. I don't know what that means, but alright. We haven't been up to Montana, and we're leaving Kansas, where canonically we were at the end of last stream, so we'll take the job. Trying to remember the buttons. GPS is on. Okay, that's the ignition. Okay, in is the horn. There's our map. Okay, that is our emergency brake and or parking brake. So in the world of Yug, one of the archetypes I was looking forward to being added to my Yug module of choice got added. I generally like the fire monsters, in particular ones who are always warrior types. Equipped mechanics and fire warriors tend to focus on that. Arguably the best fire warrior archetype was added, so I've been having fun with that, even though they didn't add it in its entirety. Oh. They nerfed it a little bit then, eh? I'm trying to remember... Ah, okay, there's the buttons. Interesting. Oh, okay, you can turn it on and off. Okay. Just a little bit? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's get her on the road, shall we? And of course, we have to do actual parking. We can't do the auto parking. Honestly, it's not a big deal. Howdy, but in silent because I have you muted. Alright, thanks for stopping by. I swear I'm not an elk. We're doing some American Truck Sim today. We're delivering a bus hood. Hi. You make your way. A little slower, bud. You're going 25 and a 40. What's wrong with you? Oh, yeah. The lights? No. How do I turn the lights on permanently? Ah, there it is. No, I don't want high beams. Okay, there we go. I don't need the high beams, I just need the lights on so we don't get a ticket. Thing is with the Yug is since you can have 20 card decks instead of 40, a lot of the time you don't really need the extra cards. Ah, okay. Going for it, team. That ambulance or whatever needs to wait its turn.
I'm bigger than it, so I get to go first.
Alright. Have no idea how much actual time this is going to take. Ooh, we're speeding a little bit. Oh, hey, bud. Hey, bud. I gotta go. Gotta go over this way. Cut me off. Why don't you, jerk face? Yeah, I'm very excited to play some Pacific Drive later. Oh, that's a red light. Stop. Slow up. Okay, we're fine. Pull her forward. Pull her forward. Yeah, I'm excited to play some Pacific Drive. It looks really cool, and I've been making sure to not spoil myself on it or anything. And I'm curious also to see the end of Death's Door. So, yeah, I don't know how you get the balancing right of something that you cut down from 40 to 20 for a specific type of experience. I know it's supposed to be the fast play mode, right? Where the rules are a little bit different, like how much it costs to pay for things is augmented and stuff. Which I kind of understand that. Whoa, really? We're going that fast? I would have not guessed we got up to speed that quickly. Yeah. How about that? How about that, huh? Oh, that just brings up the map. Gotta be careful. I need the horn, not the map. Okay. Pull her over. Hopefully we don't hit any way stations today. What? No. Oh. Yeah, it's literally just like the hoods off of school buses. Weird. I don't know why this is paying so much. This is like the most valuable job they gave us. I mean, it's considered a regular delivery. It's not even anything special. It's not like hazard pay or extra long drive or whatever. Though I think we do have, if we still have the stats from before, which it looked like we did, we should get a little bit of a bonus because of how far we're going. Part of it is that you have one less starting card in hand, another is that they changed the limit/semi-limit system. Oh. So I can just put unlimited angry gorillas out there, and my whole deck can be angry gorillas. If they have anything that forces me into defense mode, I lose, but otherwise, I win. Another part is they tend to keep the cards in the module, the lower power ones. No, that makes sense. I mean, if you have that much, if it's that much easier to get big cards on the field, you can't have a ton of them. Or it's just gonna let you, like, overrun people very easily. Alright, everyone settle in. We've got 20 hours of this. Apparently, I'm turning this into a 24-hour stream, I guess, of American Truck Sim. I really wish they gave you a more accurate representation of the real time. I know it's a little bit of a sim break, but sometimes you need that, you know? Yeah, I think I go all angry gorillas, or I take all those samurai cards that, like, upgrade into other better samurai cards when they kill something, and that's my whole team. Because I can get one of those cards that lets you, every monster that comes onto the field, ooh, we're up to 75. Every monster that comes out on the field is, what's the term? Like, has to start in offense mode, meaning I can just, I don't have to start in face down defense mode, which would be awesome. And then I just start stabbing things with swords. So, no. So in normal Yug, if you have a limited one card... Hold on. I'm going into some weird traffic here. What are we doing, team? Are you two seriously, like, hogging the road up there? Get out of the way. I will knock this lady out of the way and have her crash into you two in some kind of demolition derby style experience if you two don't move it. So, no. So, in normal Yug, if you have a limited one card, you can only have one copy of that card in your deck, right? But you can still have another different limited one card of a different name. That makes sense. In this module, you can only have a single limit one card in your deck. Two limit two cards in your deck, and they added limit three cards. So 3 of those. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you can only have one limited one card in your deck. Whereas before, you could have an unlimited number of limited one cards. That's interesting. I mean, that's a weird... it feels almost like a simple children's version of that mechanic. But if it works, I guess it works. They're like, well, 1 is 1, and 2 is 2, and 3 is 3. It's like, yes? So what that would give you? 1, 2, and 2... That's 5. 3, 3, and 3 is 9. So that would be 14 of your 20 cards is technically possible with that system, right? Unless I'm misunderstanding. What is this? Shilling Road. Shilling? Like money? Shillings? Another reference to Iceland and Mountain Elk, who might actually use shillings in the country they live in. I don't think those samurai guys were limited at all, though. Shilling Road, which leads to my local Walmart. Really? Wow. We are leaving Kansas, so that makes sense, actually, somewhat. Trying to Morse code it, but it's not working very well. Why are you all going under the speed limit? Oh, look, we're leaving Topeka Hayes, 1 mile. I don't think you live in that town specifically, but I do hear a lot about Hayes, Kansas. One of the podcasts I listen to, 2 of the 3 participants lives in Kansas. One's an instructor at a college. We get to Cloverleaf, everyone. Classic American freeway design, the Cloverleaf. They actually got rid of the Cloverleaf design here in Firebird City for some reason. I don't know why. But apparently they're still around in other parts of the country. Some more Cloverleaf action. Okay, we're good. As for the limit stuff, you can have a total of 6 limited cards if you specifically have 3 limit 3 cards, 2 limit 2 cards, and 1 limit 1 card. The rest would have to be non-limited. Oh, okay, I got you. So if you have a 2 limit card, you can have 2 individual ones of them, not 3 sets of 3, right? So you couldn't have 2 sets of 2 on the cards. You can have 2 individual 2 limit cards. Okay, that makes more sense then. I was about to say, that's not really much of a limit especially in the 3 limit ones. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought you were saying you could have 2 sets of 2 for the 2 limit cards, instead of an unlimited number of 2 limit cards. I gotcha. That's very confusing wordage. Again, that almost sounds a little Calvin Ball, like, I'm making up the rules as I go along, huh? Catch me, tiger, catch me. Hold me in your big tiger arms. It's great. I'm mixing up Calvin and Hobbes with Tony the Tiger, all right? It's my brain. I can do things like that. At least I enjoy a nice... I think if I was a trucker and they would let me drive primarily at night, I definitely would, just for the cut down in the amount of traffic. I think if I didn't stream, I think I could see myself as a truck driver. I think. I don't know. I get really annoyed sometimes having to drive large trucks, but that's like in my personal time. So I think I could do it okay if I was paid to do it. Because you can make decent money. It's just hard on you because, you know, you're not around all the time, right? Like, you're only making money if you're on the road. So, plus, depending on what company you work for as a truck driver, they're going to be way more demanding. If you can get your own truck, then obviously you can kind of set your own limits somewhat. But if you're working for another company, kind of like we're technically doing here, you're at their whim. Hopefully this, wow, that is, why is that music still so loud? I might have to turn that background music down a little bit. I mean, I turned that down most of the way. Hold on. I turned that down most of the way. Mr. Shifty, what are you doing over there, man? Hold on. Hopefully, okay, that looks a little better. Okay, hopefully it'll hold this time. My God. Milk. Get yourself a big old glass of milk. Delicious natural milk. Munchkin? Munchin? That looked like a Subway ad, but for Munchin instead of Subway. At least with those colors and that kind of scheme. Oh God, it's the fuzz. Smoking the Bandit style. I'll run illegal booze. All the illegal booze in the dry counties in, like, Kentucky? I don't know where Smoking the Bandit takes place. I just know I'm sad that the Pontiac Firebird is no longer made. One of the most influential series of vehicles, the Pontiac Firebird, in all of movie and television history, is no longer produced. The company that makes them, Pontiac, no longer exists. Makes me say it. Pontiac Trans Am and or Firebird, depending on how much money you want to spend, was one of the, I would say, most significant significant movie and TV vehicles of all time. Lots of movies and shows use oh, we found Hays, Kansas. Hays University, Fort Hays. Somewhere around here is the host of the podcast lives, probably. Oh yeah, I forgot about those tornadoes they had recently. Didn't you all have some tornadoes a couple of weeks ago? 2-3 weeks ago? I remember they had to cancel one of the shows. Yeah, okay. They had to cancel one of they had to cancel, well, they didn't cancel it. I guess they went to just one host for a special because the other host had to shelter in the basement during a tornado warning. I just remembered that. That just popped back in my head. I think you said, Ika, you were okay, right? Your area didn't actually get hit that hard, but there was a couple places that were pretty rough, right? Why are you guys stopping? It's a bridge. What are you doing? Stop it. What is up with the music? Oh my God. Every time I look back, the music is like going higher than my voice. Hold on. This is, now we're doing Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate. Very different from Mr. Shifty, but that's all right. I think we got some 100-mile-an-hour winds, but no tornadoes. Oh, okay. I mean, that'll still do a ton of damage. I mean, we can get like 50 to 60-mile-an-hour winds here, and it just absolutely destroys all the stupid little trees they've got planted everywhere. Absolutely decimates them. It's basically a fun activity to do first thing in the morning is when you're driving to wherever you're going, is watch and see how many trees you can count that either got completely blown over or like big limbs were snapped out of them. It's the dumbest thing. They chose like the silliest trees to put in a place that gets such high winds all the time. And they also use the male version of the trees because apparently they don't bear fruit, and that way they don't have to have city workers go through and clean up fruit in, you know, the right time of year. The problem is the male trees release all the pollen, so it absolutely decimates anybody who has any kind of tree allergy. I've really been hearing much music, but I also have you making noise in the background. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That hopefully means it's not too overwhelming. Maybe the noise I'm picking up on is just the road noise, which I don't think it should be that loud. Hold on. Maybe the noise in this is just super loud. Let's try that. Hopefully that's not quite as loud. No, it still seems pretty loud. I don't know what's going on with the audio. Hopefully you all can hear me all right and the truck isn't too nonsensically loud. I'll just lower that volume overall. I mean, the module's meant to be kind of loud because driving a truck is sort of loud. Yeah, I hear you fine. Okay, good. Okay, good. West Oakley, Sharon Springs, huh? Alright. Down to 960 miles. We've spent about 4 hours on the road already, which I'd say is pretty impressive considering it's only been 28 minutes. Their translation in time is interesting. Oh, I like that there's a minimum speed limit. I actually appreciate that. We're in Oakley/Oberlin. I like that there's a minimum speed limit. That's actually very nice. You don't think about it much, but going too slow on the freeway can be just as disruptive as going too fast. Yeah, speed limit is 25, minimum is 40. Well, we're going to kind of towards Denver, apparently. I think we need to go more north than Denver, though. These the bus hoods got to get to Montana. Altwood Leote? Leote. Oh, there's a dealership here, I think. I wonder if this will unlock like a new kind of car for me to, or truck for me to buy. Or is that maybe just a... Actually, it might. Oh, that looks like a... Okay, I don't know what that is. That must be a place where you could drop stuff off at some point. Because that did not have any kind of semi-trucks in it. That looked like it's all heavy construction equipment. One good thing, though, I do like is that since I'm renting these trucks, I don't have to worry about getting gas and all that stuff. They just give me the appropriate amount of gas for the trip. That's really nice, actually. What time is it? It is... Wow. It's 8:28 p.m.? What? That can't be correct. How is it... What? It's like brighter now than it was 20 minutes ago. What happened? How did it get later in the night and also brighter at the same time? I haven't driven much out of the state. Never really noticed that other states don't have a minimum speed limit. Oh yeah, no. Most of the states I've been to, which I can't say is a ton, but the few I have been to, they do not have minimum speed limit signs. Where have I been? I mean, I've been through New Mexico, up through Texas and Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, up through New York and upstate New York, and I don't really remember like minimum speed limits. Went around you, RV. You're actively being passed by a semi-truck, RV. You can do better. I'm loaded with bus hoods, and you got like 3 people. What are those people? Are those selfieing? Are those people selfieing over there? Should turn this truck around and go and intervene. I just assumed part of it was another way to tell people, hey, you can't ride bicycle/horses/other stuff on the highway. That would be actually hilarious if that's what that's for, is to stop horse people from riding their horses on the freeway. That'd actually be amazing if that was the case. I think here it's just a part of the law. There's no, like, other thing to mitigate that. Oh, man. Because, I mean, in, like, Pennsylvania, where they have the Amish, they must have special rules about how Amish can and can't drive on the roads, right? Because the Amish use horse and buggies and put those on the road. It's 8:20 p.m. Wait, what is going on with the time? It's flickering between 8:19 and 8:20. The sun is coming up. Alright, whatever this clock is just wrong, I guess. This clock has no idea what it's doing. They also say you can't ride horses and stuff on other signs. Also, there's some Amish communities in Kansas. Really? I didn't realize they were that far west. I knew they were, like, outside of Pennsylvania, but I just realized they get that far west. I had no idea. No, they also say you can't ride horses and stuff on other signs. Yeah, here I think there's no real signs for you can't ride horses and bikes on the freeway, I don't think. Oh, wait, you know what? I take that back. There might be a small sign when you're getting onto the on-ramp that says, like, motored vehicles only or something like that. But there's no road, like, nothing during, no big signs for it. Also, I think those signs say no walking on the freeways also. Since obviously that would be a horrific thing. Arizona already has horrific driving problems. The last thing we need is for people to be walking on the sides of the road on the freeways. I will warn you, if anyone who can hear me right now, if you come to Firebird City here, Otter is the biggest Amish community here. Oh, Yoder is. I think we saw something for Yoder, didn't we? Why does that sound familiar? I think we saw a sign for Yoder back when we first started, like this drive, I mean. But yeah, if you ever come here, and you're driving through a parking lot, just assume anybody that you can see walking will jaywalk right in front of you. They will. I don't know how many times I've been going somewhere and there's just people walking down the middle of like parking lot paths and stuff. It's insane. Jaywalking constant here. Like, I understand it's hot, but you can't... Oh, way station bypass, or what? I don't... you can bypass the way station and have a say... Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say, I didn't see any signs for it, or whatever. Okay, cool. I can bypass this way station. Have a nice journey. Will do. And watch me get a ticket for it anyway. Lineman? Okay. He's a lineman for the county? Oh, Ick, are you at work or are you home now? Population 165. Nice. That's 4 away. I'm home? Okay. I wasn't sure if you were still at work or not. I didn't know how nonsensical things had gotten with this current soda deal, so... Oh. Colorado Roll Toll, what? Junction I-25 to Denver. It said something about a toll road, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna run it. What are those? Those are just rocks in the middle of the road. I'm sure that's safe. I'm sure no one's ever accidentally collided with a pile of large stones in the middle of the road. It always blows my mind how much green stuff grows in between housing. Like in just open fields and other places. That was the thing that always blew my mind the most when I was living in Virginia, is just how there was trees everywhere. Oh. I thought someone had crashed, but no, they're just pulled over to the side with a hay wagon. Man, they really love these little, whatever these are, these little bumpers. There's not really this many of them here in Arizona. Sometimes on the bigger freeways, but most of the time, not really. I think they gave up on trying to maintain them. Farm fields. A lot of trees you see in Kansas were planted or came from planted trees. Yeah, you guys had that big old Dust Bowl back in the 30s, right? So you kind of needed some trees to get rid of the wind a bit. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. Yeah, roots to keep the ground together. Yeah. That was a real bad time for the U.S. That whole, like, 20s to 50s, like, era. Like, basically just 1920 through 1950. Basically just was a real weird time in the U.S. Then we had, what, about 30 years of decent times. Then they had the 90s. The 90s were a weird time. Then you had the 2000s, which started to go bad. And we've slowly progressed over the last 20 years to where we're at now, which is not good, in my opinion. Chambers Road. What? Roadwork ahead, right shoulder closed. Oh god. Here comes the traffic, everybody. At 8:01 p.m. By the way, maybe the 8:01 p.m. Oh, maybe they're calculating my time of arrival. That must be what that one is. I was looking at the one next to the flag, and I assumed that was just the time, but I realized the time is in the top right corner next to my email notifications. Hey, Denver discovered. So I'm wondering if that must be the time of expected arrival. And explains why it's going down, is because I'm making such a good time. So it's 7:50 a.m. That actually makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna leave the cabin lights on, but I'm gonna turn the headlights off. Oh, this is a fancy looking place. Ooh, we're getting off the freeway? Hope it's clear. Going for it. Good luck, everyone else. Wow, this is an electric fuel gauge. What's the point of the electric fuel gauge if you have the regular fuel gauge? That's kind of odd to me. Get over. Oh, there's an accident. Uh-oh. Road closed. Okay. Well, the last time we tried this, we got stuck in a helicopter, so we're gonna have to go around it. Alright, it's telling me to go this way to bypass it, I guess. Gosh darn it. Yeah, the last time I tried going around one of those, they had a helicopter parked in the road that had a huge, like, hitbox on it. And, we couldn't drive around it. Like, physically couldn't drive around the helicopter. And there wasn't enough space to U-turn because the freeway was only like a 2-lane road. I ended up having to abandon the job. That was not a fun day. This is a Circle K commercial for some chicken tacos? Oh no, taco something. Probably a Del Taco reference. I like Del Taco. In fact, it's what I technically had for dinner. Some, what is it? Carne asada. What is it? Carne asada fries, but there's something else in there too. I guess we really don't do food lore around here much anymore, do we? Yeah, I had a big lunch at work, so I didn't want anything too crazy filling or anything. So I was like, eh. Some carne fries sound pretty good right now. Well, actually what sounds good is donuts. I've been craving donuts nonstop for about 3 months now. I have no idea why. Before that, I didn't really like donuts that much anymore. I worked at a Krispy Kreme for a few months, and it kind of broke me of loving donuts. But for some reason, for like the last 3 months, I've been craving donuts like crazy. They're just not good for you, so I've been trying not to eat them too often. Wow. It must be like high desert northern parts of Denver or Colorado right now. Goodrich and Wiggins, huh? Because it's looking a little sparse out here on the green part. Yeah, I don't know where Goodrich or Wiggins are. We're getting off the freeway though. Start getting her down. Okay, we're good. Hold on through. Everyone look out. I'm bigger than you unless you're a train. I have a conscious. What? Wait, hold on. I'm making a wide turn, and okay, we hit one little sign. We're fine. I like having conscious? What is conscious? How do you pronounce it? Because I'm assuming I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Cutting you off, bud. It's all right. Yeah, no, there's a place called Bosa Donuts. There's two of them. One of them is at where I go for my carpool if I'm going to do carpool stuff, and the other one is at my like the main office. So sometimes it's really, really hard not to just stop and get like a half dozen donuts on the way home. I've been doing my best, but man, it took a lot of mental strength today to not stop and get some donuts instead of carny fries. At least my lunch was big but healthy. It was a single slice of pizza and a very large, freshly made salad. Pronounced it like conch. So that's what it's named after. Oh, okay, a conch? Conscious? Huh. So I'm assuming it's like kind of like a different kind of shape of a bear claw. Maybe probably not so crunchy, because bear claws are a little like, they're a little cooked, a little heavy. Oh man, I don't remember the button for... Oops. That one. Oh, that's the radio button. Okay. Oh, I turned the car off. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. That's my bad. That's my bad, everybody. Truck stalled. Truck stalled. Mild electrical problem with the brain. My bad. Locked. I'm trying to remember what the button is for the windshield wipers. Wait, no, that's not it. Man, I don't remember now. Punch. Huh. I don't. Maybe if I'd recognize it if I saw it. Or maybe it's just something that doesn't really made here very often. Getting over. It's a odd, like, Fort Collins. Okay, well, this is also blocked off. Okay. Highlight, what headlight usage offense? What? What? My headlights, what? What's he talking about? What are they talking about? Huh. Apparently we're gonna have to check the map and come up with another way around. Because this apparently cannot handle the map cannot handle a deviation like this. I don't know what we just got a ticket for. That was really weird. It said a headlight something, but I don't know what that means. I didn't think I had my headlights on. Plus, it's the middle of the day. It's 10 a.m. My headlights shouldn't affect anything. I got crusty sugar. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what are you doing? Dude, why are you going so slow? Speed up. But I got a bunch of bus hoods I gotta get going. We're running out of fuel. You should find a filling station. Are you kidding? Dude, what are you doing? This dude has never driven a semi-truck before in his life, apparently. Alright, well, we're gonna have to pull over here anyway so I can figure out where we need to go. York Street and Josephine Street, or whatever. They got crusty sugar on the outside and kind of swirl pattern. They're a bit similar to Japanese melon bread, which is why I like them. Oh, okay. Also, that sign said the speed limit on this thing was... Are you kidding? I gotta find a place to park real quick. Park in here. Excuse me, I need to borrow your parking lot for a second. I gotta find a way around this frickin' wreck or whatever. Hi, buddy, hi. Just gonna borrow your parking lot real quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it looks like I need to go up. Cause yeah, we came and we went up this way, but This is blocked off. So it looks like we need to go up this way towards this gas station. Oh, we need to actually go further down this road. There's a gas station here. We'll have to turn back around and get some gas and then come up this way. So yeah, we'll have to take the 76 up here, then get back onto the 34, and hopefully that gets us past whatever this blockage is. And there's another toll road up here too. I don't think I have enough gas to make it to this one. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about, Ika. I don't think I've ever had one before, though. There's a Spanish sort of bread, so I'd be surprised if he didn't have them. Even my local Kroger sell them. Yeah, I think we've got something like that. I just don't think I've ever had one. Okay, hold on. No. What? No, not that. There, that's fine. We gotta go up here and get gas, and then we gotta take this alternate route. I'm surprised it didn't calculate that for me, but whatever. Wait. Wait, truck headquarters? What is this place? Why is there a big cash thing here? Hold on. Truck headquarters? Garage is available for sale for $180,000. Variably, you cannot afford to buy it right now. Oh, it's one of these things. Trailer damage? What? Oh, there was a vehicle behind me, apparently. Well, already in for a penny for a pound. We're already in. Okay, so I gotta take... Oh, we need the 76. Okay, so I gotta go up here and get gas. And then we gotta take this alternate route. Okay. Oh, yeah, actually, we do need to take the freeway, I think. I still don't understand what the headlight thing was about. It's the middle of the day. It shouldn't matter if I have my headlights on or not. You run over Bucko? Hey, look. He chose to stop behind an actively moving trailer. That's on him. He's the idiot, not me. Also remind me to never drive through Denver. This place sucks. Bull goods, don't care about that. Come on, how far down is this freaking gas station? Okay, it looks like the, not this exit, but the one after that, we need to get off and go right. Denver International Airport? What? Ooh, there's no way we're apparently in like the middle of Denver. Also, Denver International Airport is the weird one. It's got a bunch of conspiracy theories. It's got the death horse. There's a lot of weird stuff about the Denver airport. Absolutely the weird one. God, dang. Them brakes doing some work, eh? I'm going for it, team. Oh, the car doesn't want to slow down. Just a little bit of the wrong side of the road driving on that one. I'm gonna blame that on other people. Okay. Is this a actual gas station? Can I get gas here? Oh, it looks like the truck stop part is over there. Everybody, hey, good, you got your camera out. You're about to see something cool. Look at this. Watch this semi truck just run right over this. All right, just even this bad boy out a little bit. Diesel price $3.53. Total price gallons. Hit her up. Key to fill the fuel tank. Enter. Oh, okay. We actually have to do this in real time. All right, cool. Oh, okay, no, it's not full-time. Alright, there we go. That should probably be enough to make up the difference. That's about what they gave me. Okay, cool. Okay, a little bit of damage. Just a little bit of damage. Okay, so... Gonna get back on the road. On the road again. Okay, this time it's telling me to go right, it looks like. Oh, we can actually mark these? How do I... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I need to left or right here. It doesn't really matter. We'll go right, I think. Oh. Oh, international truck discovered. Okay, cool. That just adds new places that we can buy trucks that I can't afford. Because they keep charging me with headlight fees. I don't get it. I don't get it. Walbert? Well, hello, Walbert. Are you like a Costco? Like a membership store? Or are you just like a really fancy Walmart? What's a Walbert? It's probably Walmart, right? Oh, we discovered a recruitment agency. You can hire drivers who something. Cool. Man, we could start our own trucking empire. Take the corner now. So traditionally, the way truck drivers take corners like that is that they go off the middle lane, not the rightmost lane. But I'm not paying that much attention. I'm more interested in hiring people to work in my truck driving empire. Oh, come on. You can't give me a green there and then a red here. You're just asking for traffic buildup. Unbelievable. Can you believe this, officer? Oh, it's green. Can you believe it?
Dream burger. If you can dream the burger, we can make it.
Oh, whoops. Oh, didn't even realize that was an option. All right. I'm going to take it all to the left turn lane. It's a very small left turn lane. Probably also blocking a bit of the road. That's fine. Auto recommendation from partner. Ooh, okay. Monster Train. Our other partner. I assume it's just Monster Train, right? Maybe it's work partner? Do you have a work friend? Where is my arrow? Give me the arrow. No, not the map. The horn. Come on. Are you putting it here, or did you put it in the Discord? Also, I don't know if Isoaromatic L can actually hear me or not. I'll have to check the Discord later. I mean, Monster Train's pretty good on recommendations most of the time. Alright, let's try this again. We'll have to see what they say about the road closures. Maybe it's cleaned itself up. I can hear you now? Okay, welcome. Garton of Baton. Oh, okay, yeah. Garten of Bamban. 7 modules described as crazy but interesting. Yes. I went the wrong direction. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're fine. I've seen people posting videos about Baton. Or Ban or whatever. I have not thought to play it myself. It falls into that, what do they call it? Mascot horror genre, which I'm not opposed to. I'm not opposed to mascot horror. We played through that Evil Puppets module, and that was pretty good. He states that it is the most out there of his recommendations, okay, and he's also trying to blame me. Blame you for what? Ooh, mascot hat? I guess, what does that mean? I mean, all of the hats are mascot hats. They're all they're all mascot hats. You gotta be more specific. Which hat? I mean, we got pirate, cow, we got, like, beach hats, we got cop, we got taco. Want a trucker hat? Oh, gotta hit the wall. I had a trucker hat in here for a little while. I don't know what it ended up. Hold on. Let me see. Is there a trucker hat? Yeah. Yes. 100% a trucker hat. You got the snapback, which is important. You got the see-through lining with the straight, like a fairly bent, like a very, well, not fairly, but a slight bent brim. And then you got to have like your whatever brand of whatever emblem on the front. Excellent. Yes, definitely trucker hat. All right. Back to it then. I want to get at least one delivery made before we switch over. Okay, so this is still blocked off from the accident. Headlight. I'm not using headlights. It's 12 p.m. What do you mean? What do I need headlights for? I don't understand. Are you talking about like the internal lights? I don't get it. I don't understand why it's giving me a ticket for that. Because my headlights aren't on. I don't like that. That's messed up. Yeah, that's Norman Elk. How you doing? What are you up to? How's your day going? I'm getting over. Getting over. It's weird how much little road you have to work with when they truncate the distances between places so much. Also, I still wish I knew what the, Oh, that's the econ. That's what that's showing me. I just realized what that 12 whatever was showing me. I'm like, what is that actual 12 for? But it's how fuel efficient I'm being or whatever. So right now I'm getting 6.5 miles to the gallon for this, generally speaking. I've been well, thank you. Need a trucker theme search'em. A trucker theme search'em. Huh. I'd have to look around and see. There's something like that's gotta exist. 100% has to exist, right? Oh, maybe that's the one I'll make. That's the one I'll make if I ever, like, get high enough in the company to be able to use assets or anything. Trucker I Spy? Kinda, yeah. Every time you pull into a new place, there's a bunch of, like, a search'em you have to do, and you have to, like, every time you want to find your favorite food, you have to do a search'em on the shelves. Or, when you're looking for, like, a map of the area, you have to do a search'em in the map counter. Special Spy Casualty in 5, 4, 3. Look, I don't think they even let me casually actually kill anybody. At best. Okay, wait. Do we have to take a round of... Okay. Okay, we do need to just make a left up here. We should be good. I mean, I have crashed into one vehicle, and no one died. That we're aware of. Come on, Cadillac 300. What are you doing? Get around the corner. No one coming. You're good. Get on out there. Look, I get you're not a semi-truck, but you are a Cadillac 300. You look very tanky. Did a semi have a bridge and crush a car under you? They have rails on everything. If I could, I would, though. Everything has safety rails. You have to remember, this is a very truncated version of the U.S. So a lot of the stuff is just, you're not going to find where they lapsed on security a lot of the time. Bridge and crush a car under you, yeah. I remember the first time I did that in, like, Grand Theft Auto 2, the top-down one. And it just, whatever vehicle you land on when you do that, the vehicle below you just explodes instantly. It's very fun. I did it completely by accident. I couldn't ever figure out how to do it on purpose. The timing was too difficult. It was just complete random chance. I drove off a bridge and landed on a vehicle going underneath me, and it just exploded instantly. My vehicle was fine, but the one I landed on completely exploded. Oh, what's this one? Nebraska is coming. Oh God, run! It's Nebraska! It's going to... Nebraska? Corn? Corn. It's gonna hit us with corn. Corn. Lands a bicycle on a bus. The bus explodes. That would actually be awesome. That would be the exact thing I oh my God, cow. Moo! 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 They know what that means. Nebraska? I'm like newer. Yeah. Nebraska. Yeah, I think Nebraska's corn. I think that's their thing. Idaho has potatoes, and I think Nebraska has corn. I think. Hayes has hay, right? Like Kansas is hay and wheat. I'm trying to remember. Driving on the weird side of the road. No, we're driving on the 98% of all roads side of the road. You and like, what's the other one? There's you and like 3 other places that drive on the other side of the road, all right? Wheat? Okay, wheat. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like a pretty even split of like 50-50. No, it's like, it's the UK, Japan, Australia, UK. Yeah, exactly. It's like 3 places. 3 other great places. Yeah. Look, I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm just saying it's only a few countries that actually do it that way. And I don't know if I count Australia, since technically oh my God, hi. Do you need to pass me or not pass me? I'm going to cut you off now, lady inside of a, like, Chevy. Please pull a vehicle inspection your way. Oh my God. Seriously? Okay. I guess I don't get to bypass this one with my service. Technically, what's Zeltier? Technically what? Australia is technically owned by the UK. Like, technically, I guess the King of England now is in charge of them. Yeah, there's like, I think, a couple others besides those 2. If I remember correctly. Because I want to say there's one in Africa, I think, that also does it, like Zimbabwe or something like that, but became fully independent in '86. Oh, well, that's good. It's about time you gave it up. Jeez. I think it's Australia was still technically owned by the UK for a long time, and there was some other place. I want to say it's parts of Canada or something. I think in certain larger territories like the Falkland Islands is more like that. Oh, okay. Rather than go peacefully because they weren't unruly like some. Hey, all they had to do is airdrop in a couple of emus into your country, and then all they would win. That's the problem. They'd have the emo corps drive up there, and they'd drop off a boat of emus on one of the beaches out there. And in a week's time, the whole country of the UK would be decimated. The Troubles line up there with Ireland or whatever, that would be like the Maginot line where they're holding them off the emus. Emus would kill the captain and take command of the ship. Yeah, it wouldn't. I mean, it's a suicide mission, but he's willing to do it for the name of freedom. Look, Australia had something called the Emu Wars, if people aren't aware, where they tried to go to war with the emus, and the emus won. That's how deadly and stupid the emus are. They're basically just giant they're just raptors. They're just modern raptors. This is awfully dramatic music for the task. Yeah, I'm playing Warhammer. What? You can bypass the way station now. Okay. This is Warhammer Chaos Gate. So this is some very different stuff. Birdemic real version? Yes. Essentially, if you really wanted to make a horror movie about about birds killing a bunch of people, just make a movie about the emu wars and just turn it up to 11. Snap the knob off. Like, that movie could be made, and as far as I'm aware, it's not currently made. Yeah, so this is like some like over-the-top Warhammer music for what is otherwise a very peaceful drive. Because there's no music in the module, and just listening to the truck engine and me talk probably isn't going to be the most interesting thing. Okay, we're good. We're 10 minutes, I think, out. It's kind of hard to say. It doesn't translate one-to-one, since... Well, I guess it kind of does, since there's 60 minutes in an hour, and at 1 minute is a 1 second. I guess it translates over pretty well. So yeah, we got about 10 minutes before we get there. Expected zombies? There's zombies in Warhammer 40k. You have like 2 different evil demons that use demons, or use zombies, and arguably, there's the one human faction that also uses zombies. So there are definitely zombies in Warhammer 40k. Where's your go-to weapons if zombies appear in the world, Ika? Ika, what is your go-to weapon? I saw a very convincing, for me anyway. It's also your same question? Okay. Oh, Cheyenne has been discovered. Which I believe is in Montana? For me, I once saw a very convincing video about why a traditional, like, European warhammer, not a mace, but like an actual warhammer, is actually a very good weapon for zombie apocalypse. So probably something like that. It's got a hook on one side that you can use for prying and like piercing. It also has a barb on the top, like a spike on the top that's good for stabbing. You can use it at full length, and it usually has a length of like 2.5 feet, or you can like choke up on it and still get good measure at close, like a shorter grip. And it's just wide enough that you can like stab and hold things back with the end of it, which I think would work really well for zombies. I think I'm a stabber, a couple of makeshift spears. Yeah, spears are a classic go-to. I think my backup would be like a glaive, probably something along the lines of like a Japanese naginata sort of thing. That way it has a cross guard, so if you stab something, it wouldn't be able to just push its way through. There's actually a cross guard on it. My good weapon would be to hold up at home with something makeshift. I have on me and rely on the military and all the gun owners to kill the zombies for me. I mean, that's what the actual ending of the original Night of the Living Dead was about. Fair, he'll die in the first month, but fair. Now, if I could pick any actual weapon, probably a spear or some halberd. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, if I'm not doing like a Warhammer to be a little bit more, or like an actual traditional European Warhammer to be a little bit more aggressive, I think like a naginata or like a halberd or something is a good backup choice. Probably a shorter one. I wouldn't do like the full, like, what is it, 10-foot ones? Those might be a little hard to use indoors, but like a shorter 4-foot one would probably be okay. Flail. I want a flail. Do you want a rat flail or do you want a brick flail? I've seen both. Not elk. Zombies don't use shields. You don't need a flail. No, you gotta wrap around the zombie's arms, clearly. I mean, flails weren't even traditionally actual... Shocker, everyone. Flails weren't considered generally an actual usable weapon. They're more of a gimmick thing. Nunchucks, on the other hand, were eventually revealed to be an actually pretty effective weapon. They are actually known for being pretty good. They look incredibly, like, Hollywood fakey, but they're actually pretty effective. There's no problem in the world that can't be solved with a flail. I think there's some problems that can't be solved with a flail. I think a flail can solve a lot more problems than you would think. Googling it, didn't realize there was a flail for husking. Like, for husking corn? What do you mean? Didn't realize there was a flail for husking. What do you mean? I need more context. I'm running out of fuel again? Seriously? What? They did not give me nearly enough fuel then. Flail is an agricultural tool used for threshing, process of separating grains from the husk. Really? I had no idea. It looks like there's another gas station over here. Wow, they really did not give me nearly enough fuel for this then. I mean, I figured I'd be a little low, but I don't usually get the warnings. Maybe that's a new thing. Maybe the old ones didn't, the old module didn't have the warnings. Maybe I'm like way overthinking it, but stop and get some more gas. I should have grown up in Kansas. I guess we should have. Like, I like the idea of a flail as a weapon, don't get me wrong. Remember one time I had a character in a sort of D&D knockoff thing? It was official, but it was, what was it called? Atomic Lands or something like that. And my character basically just used a Bowser-style ball and chain as a melee weapon. That was a fun one. These are incredibly narrow. Why are these so narrow? These are for semi-trucks. To south. You are gonna be your mind is gonna be blown how south Firebird City is when you get here. That if you ever come to visit, you are gonna be shocked at how south Firebird City is. Oh, I did actually see the best TikTok the other day. I think it was yesterday. It was just a British guy, and he's like, I've come to Firebird City. I'm going to start going to church again because if this place is so hot, if heck is hotter than this, I cannot afford to go to heck. I'm like, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I accept this criticism of this place. And I don't know when they were visiting, if it was like recently or what, but it's gonna get warmer. Right now, it's starting to average out to a little over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is something like, I think, 40 degrees Celsius. Starting to be the average kind of high right now.
Big pie sausage roll. Come on, England, gives a go.
Okay. England, yeah. Really? 30? You want me to go 30 miles an hour getting onto the freeway with a semi-truck module? You sure? You sure that's the choice you're making? That sounds like a really bad idea to me. Okay, speed limit is now 80. Thank you. Imagine trying to merge onto the freeway where vehicles are going 80 and you're at a speed limit of 30. It's a nightmare. It's a bad choice. Montana, get your stuff together, please. To get it all together and put it in a backpack, take it someplace and get it looked at. Imagine driving from the passenger seat. What do you mean? Like, what it's like to be a passenger while I'm driving? I've had lots of criticisms. I've been in one wreck that was partially my fault. Backwards vehicle? Oh, I gotcha. Like there's a steering wheel in the passenger side. I've seen that before for driving school and stuff. I've never been in one of those vehicles before though. Oh, what is happening? What's happening? Oh, they got him! They got him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! That's another job for me. That's another job for me if that guy gets put down. Casper, Montana was discovered. And we did play Euro Truck Sim 2, also, where we did in fact drive on the wrong side of the road for me. It took getting used to. And I think there was at least once I wasn't sure how to get through a roundabout. I didn't realize truckers were so brutal. Yeah. You're not watching the right movies. You watch any trucker movie from the, like, the 70s and the early 80s, truckers are both incredibly brutal and the best people on the road. What is that emote? It's the random the weird mask monster from, like, Spirited Away, and then like a face with a gun? What is going on there? That is an involved emote. I mean, 6.5 miles per gallon isn't that bad for a semi-truck, I don't feel like. I like it. It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad emote. It's just it's very random. Oh, I swear not an elk. While you're still here, I forgot something else I wanted to bring up with you. So, you remember back when we tried to play House of the Dead, and we couldn't because the PC couldn't handle playing it and streaming at the same time? Yes, yes. Okay. So, what we're going to do Thursday, if you're going to be here, hopefully, Thursday, instead of Truck Sim, we're going to try to go back and do another adventure attempt into the world of House of the Dead. Now that we have a separate playing PC and a separate streaming PC, hopefully it's going to go better this time. Is that a good face or is that a bad face? I don't know what to think of that face. I've seen it around before, but I don't know if that's good or bad. Because I think it's a Spanish song, and I don't know what they're singing in Spanish. Clearly it's good. Hashtag. Got it. All right. Yeah, so we're going to go and try to play House of the Dead Thursday for our opening thing. Before we go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2, because the first one's not very good. That is a scream of joy. Oh, okay, that's good to hear. Good to hear. I've seen that meme around so much. I don't know if it's good or bad. I just know it's a meme. Like, my favorite one, I think, is when they like put gerbils and cats in the head in the hats, and then have them like replace him during the song and stuff. Those are always fun. What are you doing? Standing around smoking a cigarette? Huh? Yeah, so we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. I have to imagine it's gonna go better this way, having an independent streaming PC and then the actual playing PC. And with this PC, there's absolutely no reason I shouldn't be able to crank this thing up to maximum graphics and have no issues. Speed limit 70 now, please. Thank you. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how. I haven't played House of the Dead in a while. Let alone trying to do it on a PC instead of with an actual, like, light gun. My friend updated his emotes? Nice. Wait, why are we back down to 45? I guess we're going through a small town. Highland, Shoshone? I believe Shoshone is a Native American term. Shame. Shame bell, that's a good one. There, I have a shame bell now, yeah. Who doesn't love a good shame bell? I gotta get I still have one emote I need to get uploaded, which is the scared face emote that I made a little while back. I need to get that uploaded. It's not Hilby, it's the secretary lady from Phoenix Wright, when she makes that crazy face when she drops the vase in the third one. Oh, I swear about an elk. How are things looking for Friday for D&D? Why are we going so slow? Let's go. We're going like 40 miles an hour to 70. Things are looking grand. Well, that's good, I hope. You use so many words that I don't know how to translate those sometimes. Like yesterday, when you said you got home from work and you were shattered, I didn't know if that meant something bad had happened, and you were like emotionally shattered, or you meant like you were just worn out and your body was shattered. I didn't know how to take that. I was concerned. What are we doing here, team? Come on. Let's go. Just exhausted? Okay. That's fine. I was just concerned you had a really bad day, so I'm very tired. Okay. Because I know you do work with, like, I didn't know what job you were at. Fatigued. Knackered? Okay. You've got, like, 5. You've got to get at least 10 to sound fancy. There's some British ones in there. I've heard of all those ones. Those ones are used in the States. Knackered isn't used too much. Not in this part of the country. Other parts of the country you can get knackered, but that's how I know what it is and how to pronounce it. But yeah, I know you have a job that entails dealing with people who may pass away. So I was worried you were just having a really, really bad day, but just being tired, that's fine. You can just take a nap, that's fine. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we slowing down again? I mean, that speed limit said the turn was at 40. But my speed thing on the map is saying I can still be at 70, so I've run out of words. Zonked? Zonked? Zonked one? Zonked usually more refers to just being, like, tired, like you zonked out, like you fell asleep for, like, a nap on the couch when you didn't mean to. But it's close enough. I'll take that. Drained, kaput. Kaput, I mean, I guess kind of. People use it to mean tired. It actually means more of like it ended, it's kaput, it's over. But you could kind of use it in the, what is this guy doing? Come on, you idiots. I don't know if I'm allowed to pass you. Okay, we're passing. I hope this is not a 1-lane road. I hope this is a split double-lane highway. It looks like it is. I passed you. God. So now we're down to 40. I'm going for it, team. The blockers aren't down. The blockers aren't down. I'm good. I think we're almost there. Criminal trucker? What? If the blockers aren't down, it's not illegal. It's just a really bad idea. That's the difference. Tire Biter McGillicuddy? Yeah. I mean, technically our trucker is... We originally did our European truck simulator as Morose Goth, which he does have a little bit of an attitude, but he's not usually actively a villain. You have to have a certain amount of attitude to survive in the world of Dark Souls. Oh yes, I recall. Yes, we actually brought in a custom profile photo of Morose Goth, as we were technically playing as him. I was proud that actually worked. It took a little bit of effort to get that to work. Okay, we're just coasting at a clean 37 miles per hour right now, going downhill. Oh wait, what's this? What's this? I don't know. What am I getting? Back up. Back up. What's this? Oh. Oh, it's just a nice, like, picturesque view. Trucking ate him so much he moved to a country he could have a gun. I mean, technically there's other countries where you can kind of own a gun, but a lot of other countries are pretty restrictive on that stuff. Why are we giving a drone shot of some guy pulled over at a workstation? It makes me wonder, this must be a famous valley somewhere. I don't know what this valley is called. Dodger? What? A dogger or a dodger? Or a famous valley, sure. Wait, so this would be called a dodger or a dogger over there? No? Then what are you talking about? Okay. Oh, that's a whole cutscene. I'm good. We don't need that much of it. I was making assumptions about the parked truck. Oh, you were referring to that. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were being lewd there. I gotcha. I'm not going to explain any of that. If you want to know what she's talking about, go look that up on your own. In the privacy of your home, with no children around, please. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm familiar with that term. I just didn't realize that's what you were talking about. Oh yeah, he's right there. Well, they're right there. Apologize, I shall try to contain my lewdness. Oh, it's fine. I just didn't realize that that's what you were referring to. I've heard of that term. I know what you're talking about. People are weird sometimes. And I'm not referring to Ice Red, not an elk. I'm just referring to all human beings at all times. Wow, that's a good one. I like that one. That's a very straightforward, it's a bald guy with a gun and he's just shooting. I have a dire few eat gun emo. What? What do you mean headlight usage offense? What does that mean? My headlights aren't on. Is that the problem? Do I need them on this time? What? I don't get it. I don't understand why I keep getting in trouble for headlights. Whether they're on or not, I seem to get in trouble for them. Is this like a state thing? Does Montana require me to have my headlights on at all times? It's dark, they should be on. Very cloudy. What? The sun is out and it's 8 p.m., but the sun isn't set yet. And there's very few clouds in the sky. Ooh, a dinosaur exhibit at the local museum? Heck yeah. Streetlights are on. Maybe? There aren't really... okay, that one's on. I guess that's fair. And we know that this module... Oh yeah, the Wyoming Dinosaur Center is right over there. Okay. We're in Wyoming, not Montana. My apologies. But... I don't know. I've costed about, I think, $1,500 worth of freaking headlight tickets at this point. Whoa, what are you guys doing? Speed limit's 45. Put a little weight on it, eh? Ram him? I can't ram him. I don't want to get any more fines. I've gotten so many fines as it is. We had one mild fender bender, and then all these stupid headlight fines. I don't think I've gotten anything else. I don't think I've gotten any speeding tickets. Man, this last leg of this doubled in length to get there. I don't know what's going on. I think it's probably because I keep getting stuck behind people going half the speed limit. I would say it would be weird to have a train simulator, but I know those exist, so I'm just going to accept that and move on. I think most of the train simulators I've seen, though, revolve around Japanese trains, not American trains. Which I don't know how much more involved those are, but... Tram simulator? Tram. That might actually be kind of interesting. Because in the States, depending on what kind of tram you're talking about... Because I think... San Francisco still has their tram system. I think. I don't know if that closed down or not. I don't keep up with tram news. Can't say I know enough about tram systems. Oh, you know what? Like yesterday, when we were talking about that crashed tram news station. Oh my God, what would that even be? Tram news station. Tram news station. Huh. Okay, I think I have an idea. Okay. Okay, wait. K-Ram? K-Ram would probably be okay. Alright. I think I have an idea. I think I kind of have an idea for the tram news. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm actively driving through a small town. So let me try to get through this. What am I thinking about? Okay. Alright. Welcome back to K-Ram News, your 15-minute city tram radio news station, where we cover everything about the trams in your city, from tram schedules to tram history, tram events, and famous tram drivers and influential people. This month on Tram News Station, we're going to have information about the upcoming opening of a new tram line mixed along with several tram events. What is traditionally known as a hot dog eating contest, we're calling the Brown Tram Slam, where you come in and try to eat as many of those sweet brown painted trams as you can in 1 minute. The winner gets a free 1-month pass on the tram system. We've also got 2 celebrities. The first tram driver in the 15-minute city tram station system. He is exactly 6 years old. The city hasn't been around very long, actually. And we're also going to be having in the mayor, of course, will be stopping by for the tram events and fun. Also, stand by here in about 15 minutes. We'll be having up-to-date, more recent tram news in regards to the current scheduling issues. If you're hanging out in the old part of the 15-minute city, which is exactly 6 years old, and not the newer part that's only 5 years old, you will know that there was a jackknifed tram somehow. We don't know how it happened. News is still coming in about that. Where no one died, but also there's no one living in that part of the city for some reason, except ghosts. To learn more about that, here in about 15 minutes coming up. In the meantime, let's cut back to our live tram on the ground, and then it cuts back to just speeding violation. Are you kidding me? Whatever. How was that? That was your tram news station. I hope that's a good, okay, clapping emote. Fantastic. That's in my mind what I picture, is that there's just going to be like if someone actually builds a 15-minute city where trams are so commonplace that there's just going to be tram radio station, which is going to be where you just listen to all about the trams of the city. Mostly scheduling issue. No, turn the car back on. Gosh darn it. I need to adjust that button. It does not need to be the button next to the accelerator, please. Make trams not war? Yeah. Connect all the people with trams. I mean, Europe has a lot of trams, right? Oh my god, are you changing lanes? What are you doing? Or they used to. I don't know. I've heard that things have broken down over there a little bit, but I know you used to be able to take trains and basically go from like a bunch of different countries very easily. I don't know if that's still the case or not, though. Man. Brexit. That's all I'm going to say. Just Brexit. Laugh, get angry, be proud. I don't care. That's up to you. I'm just going to say Brexit. Central Manchester has a lot of trams. That makes sense. It's a pretty small country, so it makes, and it's kind of older, so it makes sense it has a bunch of trams. Brexit has no impact on the tram routes. I know. I'm just saying Brexit. I'm just triggering people, good, bad, or otherwise. I'm just Brexit. I mean, it would be hilarious if that somehow did affect things, since it's like since you're an island nation and you're changing your like immigration policies, it has no effect on trams unless you had. Oh, we can bypass the nearby way station. So it only really affects like international travel, which obviously is not a tram situation. I nearly redeemed an ad read for Brexit. I don't know enough about Brexit. I know it was controversial. I know it affected your immigration policies and like importation policies, and that's it. I don't know who was behind it. I don't know when it happened exactly. That's why I didn't do it, Symphony. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's rare that, you know, someone shows a streamer sympathy, so I appreciate that. I just know in the time, I heard a lot of people talking about how they voted for it while drunk because they thought it would never pass. And enough drunk people actually voted it into existence, which I thought was super funny. And I have no other idea about it other than that. I don't remember when it happened. I don't know who made it happen. Nearly did another on Biden. Oh my God. Well, I mean, I don't want to get, we don't like to get too political here. Trams aren't political. Trams are just fun things. While I am a leftist, as it were, I'm not a huge fan of Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe, not exactly my favorite president. I mean, well, Barack Obama probably is my favorite president. But yeah, so yeah, I voted Tram in over the current prime minister. Oh my God, that sounds like one of those awesome ideas where they have like a cat as the mayor of a small town of like 50 where they don't actually need a mayor. So if they want to do something, they just have like, they just sit him in the middle of a bunch of different options. And the first one he runs to is what they decide to do for like holiday events and stuff. Having a tram as your prime minister. Oh wait, did you guys have Bodie McBoatface over there? You were the ones who did Bodie McBoatface, right? Another classic move we did. Yes, Bodie McBoatface. I was a big fan of Bodie McBoatface. Absolutely nothing wrong with that name. I don't know why so many professionals were upset about Bodie McBoatface. That's a great name. You let the internet vote and they voted on Bodie McBoatface. Accept it. Accept it and love it. There's no reason to be upset with Bodie McBoatface. Come on. Look at the speed limits. It's going down to 45? Why? God, I think we're almost to where we need to be. It's saying another 2 minutes. Yeah, and Bodie McBoatface was the... Oh, we discovered Laurel. It was the one that went around cleaning up the oceans, right? It was like an automated boat that just went around picking up trash out of the water? What? No, it's the next one. Okay. If I remember correctly. Which is quite the humanitarian task. Butte. Not Buddy, it's Butte. I think Butte, Montana is a place, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that one's Native American or if it's just spelled weird. I don't remember. Never been to really Montana before, so I don't know too much about the Montanas. Ye olde Montana. Other than it's, I think, the Big Sky State. And the only reason I know that is because Far Cry 5 takes place there. Probably my least favorite Far Cry, but I've never played the original one, so maybe I'd hate the first one more. But of 2, 3, 4, and 5, 5 is my least favorite. They made some choices in that one that were not the best choices. The story was, fine. They really went hard into the, it doesn't matter if it makes sense, if it's cool. The problem was, a lot of the stuff they thought was cool wasn't very cool. That was my problem with that one. But I never played the one after that. The one that was like a canonical sequel to that one. The one that like tanked the franchise. I never played that one. 5 left such a bad taste in my mouth that I wasn't interested in going back to that same story. We're running out of fuel. You should find a fueling station. We'll be fine. We're almost there. Yeah, we are a little behind schedule. We were supposed to be there at Thursday at like 8 p.m. and we're now going to get there at Friday at 3 a.m. So what's that, about 7 hours behind? But we did get lost a little bit with that road closure, so... Why did you put it in your mouth then? What? Put what in my mouth? Oh, bad taste in my mouth? I mean, metaphorically, not physically. I'm pretty sure if I just put like a disc in my mouth, it would be completely neutral. I don't think I've ever tried to lick like a Blu-ray before. Now, I do know that Nintendo cartridges for the Switch are notoriously supposed to taste bad, so kids don't swallow them. That's by design. It's a safety feature. So that little kids don't swallow them because they taste really, really bad. Yeah, I have to imagine licking like a Blu-ray disc wouldn't really taste like anything. Death by Nintendogs? I mean, you could probably choke on one of those little cartridges, yeah. A good death? Well... See, what it would be is you would die, and then you would get isekai'd into the module, and then you just get to play with puppies for the rest of existence. Which, for some people, probably like yourself, would be a good way to go. I'm not that big a fan of animals, like pets myself, but... Oop. Not interested. But yeah, I'm not a big pet person. But I could see an isekai of someone getting trapped inside of a choke on doom to experience the real afterlife. Wow, that sounds like a very interesting, like someone in college trying to make a sketch or paint a painting or something as like a art as political science thing or something, if that makes sense. Like, I want you to make art that has a statement, and it's like, this is a guy who's choking on a Doom cartridge for the Super Nintendo, or for the Nintendo 64, but he's like choking to death on it, so the Doom is he's gonna experience real afterlife. It's like, alright, well that's a C-. Your lines are a little weak. Alright, next one's due in 2 weeks. Choke on Nintendogs and Wolfenstein to fight Nazi pugs. Oh god, if you could combine them like that. Come on, man. See, the problem is if people found out that you could combine... Dude, are you serious? It's called a zipper merge. Get over! Get over! It's called a zipper merge. 1 and 1, 1 and 1. I know I'm technically big enough to count as 2. I don't... Oh, wow, that car burnt. That guy died. But it's called a zipper merge. I let him on, then you let me on, and then you get on, and then you let the guy behind me on. It's a zipper merge. The problem is if you start being able to combine things to get like your favorite thing, as you izakai'd yourself into a cartridge. The value of certain bad things, like really cheesy, underdressed lady modules, would like skyrocket for hard, physical copies of those things. There's some out there, don't get me wrong. There's the legendarily completely illegal now, was it the man module? I think is what it was called. That one's an infamous one. You should look that up. Short version is it man module? Yeah. It was a trivia show. Well, it was a trivia module. And if you answered the questions correctly, they would cut to women flashing themselves live at like beach parties and stuff. The infamous part, the part that makes it illegal, is it turns out one of those ladies is 17. And in the United States of America, that means she is underaged, and thus it is a crime to own that. I'm sure people still do and don't care, but whoops, yep. They had the women all sign legal contracts to be used in the module, obviously, except one had a fake ID and forged her age. So, whoopsie. So yeah, module is a felony to own. It is technically underage adult materials, and yeah, completely illegal to own in the States anyway. I don't know how that works internationally. I don't know how the age of consent stuff like that works in other countries, so... See? Bozeman, Montana. What do you mean red light? I'm making a right-hand turn. There's no rights on red in Montana? I've already done this multiple times. Whatever, module, whatever. Whatever, module, whatever. Alright, let's go park this thing real quick. See, I'm happy I started... Oh my god, I started early. Handle job delivery. Play it safe. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Okay. Max XP. 15 in Greece. Nice. Yeah, I know Japan had theirs, I think, at 14 until a couple of years ago. 15 in Greece makes sense to me. I know a lot of the European countries have, like... Wait, where am I taking this? Wait, where am I taking this? Oh. Oh, okay, it's in this corner. Okay. Yeah, I know some of those European countries have pretty low like drinking ages and consent ages. Okay, so I need to... Oh, that's the wrong direction! We need to go backwards, please. There we go. Okay, a little harder, a little harder. There we go. There we go. Hey, there we go. That's a clean one. That's what it looks like when you have, you know, room to actually park correctly. Dang, that might be my cleanest delivery parking ever. Whew, all right. There's all my skill bonuses for cash and stuff. Wow, we made 46,000 for that? Dang, all right. Time taken, 26 hours. Driving distance, 1,464 miles. Efficiency bonus, long distance delivery bonus, high value cargo bonus. That's a high value cargo? Was the... Really? All right. I guess. I'm level 9, which was something, and then level 10 I become a workhorse. Oh, we got 2 levels for that. Rail cargo, experience bonus for delivering for rail cargo. Up to 10% of fuel save when driving with the trailer. Driving free. Huh. Okay. Let's put a point into this to save ourselves some gas. And then we'll take high value cargo. Oh, wait. Can I get hazardous cargo? Oh, we get to choose. Okay. Flammable, poison. We'll take some poison gas. How about that? Poison gas and some fuel economy. Okay. All right, there we go. Perfect. Exactly when we needed to get done with that. Took longer than it was supposed to. I was hoping to get done a little before 4, not a little after, but that's fine. All right. We'll save. New save. Did it save? Okay, it did save. Okay, great. And then we just gotta get out of here. Quit. We saved automatically. Do you really want to quit? Yes. Yes, I do. For the lurkers, of course, thank you. You have the Twitch road go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody that checks the VODs here on Twitch or checks the VODs on the YouTube repository, thank you. It's also greatly appreciated. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution, Raven Hillbrook Inc., Thinking Solutions. Thanks again, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of whatever you're up to, and that's going to be it for me. Yeah. Bye.